Welcome to Wager Talk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Dave Koken at Dave Koken on Twitter and Adam Trigger at Top Flight SI. Make sure you're giving both guys a follow. We're going to head to the SEC, and we've seen some major line movement in this one. The Vols at the Wildcats. Kentucky opened a 3.5-point favorite, total 58.5. Now, Tennessee, we're starting to see -1 pop up on the Wager Talk odds screen. Dave, my first question is, if you like the Vols, are you too late to the party?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could have had 3.5. That 3.5 wasn't around very long, but you still could have had a couple of points. And now it looks like Tennessee's probably going to go off the favorite in this game. I do think Tennessee's the better football team. Kentucky, one of the games I did well with last week was playing against Kentucky. I took Mississippi State in that game, and it worked out nicely. And in fact, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Thought it would be a tight battle, and Mississippi State was the much superior team last week. The problem here, and this is why I'm not going to play it, it's why I didn't play it right away, and now I'll end up not playing it at all. I like Tennessee, but there's certain elements of this game I don't like. Kentucky, if you want to beat Kentucky, stop them from running the football, because they're still a run-first team. They do mix it up more than they have in the past under Stoops, but they still want to be primarily ball control, run the ball. And Mississippi State was a bad matchup for them because nobody can run on the Bulldogs. And they were not able to run in the game effectively, and they ended up getting knocked around. Tennessee's liability has been against the run. So I think Kentucky might be able to exercise what they want to do offensively here. The difficulty for Kentucky is I don't think they can stop Tennessee's offense. The Tennessee offensive line has really come together nicely. It's a solid team right now. I think the Volunteers are the better football team. I agree with the way the line has gone, but because the line has gone to the extent that it's gone, I can't really recommend Tennessee, but I do think the Volunteers will win the game.
It's an interesting take from Dave. Maybe has me looking more towards the total. Adam, do you have an opinion on the total?
You know, I don't have an opinion on the total, but I agree with almost everything Dave said. I agree that I think Tennessee is the better side. I was also on Mississippi State last week. I watched every snap of that game. Kentucky looked terrible. They turned it over 4 times, and Kentucky's just not a team I want to back right now. So I'm going to trust my eyes here because, you know, Tennessee, now they're coming off a bye, so that's something that favors Tennessee. And even though they lost to Ole Miss and Alabama, I thought they still played well. Hendon Hooker is awesome. He's a really solid quarterback. 17 touchdowns. Passing touchdowns against just 2 interceptions. So he's not turning it over. He's added another 4 on the ground. And Tennessee can score, which makes me like Tennessee here. The reason I'm not betting Tennessee in this game is I just don't trust their defense. I don't know that they can stop the run, as Dave said. And if Kentucky's just going to be able to run the ball and move the ball, that makes Kentucky a far more appealing side in this game. So, for me, again, I would only bet Tennessee here. The line has moved enough where now I'm not getting any value. But if I had to give out a play in this game or pick a lean in this game, I see Tennessee as the better football team, and that's the only way I could go here. If you want to lean toward the total, I'll say the over for the things that I mentioned. I really like Tennessee's offense, and I don't think they're going to be able to stop the run with Kentucky.
I, too, lean towards the over in this one. Thank you guys for your insight. Probably sometimes just better to stay away than be late to the party. Make sure you guys head over to the WagerTalk YouTube channel and check out all of our other game videos.